Hi, I'm Doug Reeves with frequently asked questions from San Bernardino educators about effective grading practices. This question gets to one of the most elemental issues in education. It is, why do we grade students based on standards anyway? What's wrong with the bell curve? Well, I'll tell you, when you go back 25 years or more, California was one of the first states in the United States to adopt standards-based achievement reports. And the reason they focused on standards rather than the bell curve is because they concluded that the bell curve was amoral, was inaccurate, was racist, and just wrong on a whole variety of other grounds. We would group kids of bluebirds and robins and blackbirds, and the choices of color was not an accident. So what's wrong specifically with the bell curve? It's not just that, it's inaccurate. It validates bad performance because it will take a student who is not proficient, but he'll say, well, but I'm above the 50th percentile, I beat those kids in that other district. And it allows entire systems to become complacent because even when they're not proficient, they say, well, we're not as bad as that district over there. That is not proficiency, and that's a distortion. Conversely, it invalidates good performance. People who are proficient, but if they didn't beat the neighboring district, then they're beating themselves up because it was all not about proficiency, but about who beat whom. The essence of standards-based assessment is this. We establish a fair and consistent and objective standard, and if you meet that, you're proficient. If you don't meet it, you're not proficient. And it doesn't make any difference if 90% of kids meet it or 10% of kids meet it. It's not about who beat whom. It's about proficiency. And that's what the essence is of standards compared to norms. Thanks for listening.